Come on, little piggy. Go wee all the way home. Vader coming at the calling blade didn't do a whole lot of damage though.
I know you want to go with the Blue Beauty there, Skybound, but no, she's riding solo.
Move it over to Lobster. No! Prue gets his stun out there and gets his taunt up. Gotta go basic. Yes! Vader is gone. Rex trying. Oh! So we're gonna do a whiff on Thrawn. Vader with the calling blade. Thrawn coming in at the fracture. Yoda with his little frog leap. Oh! What is up, Holotaber heroes? It's your friendly neighborhood running bald man back again for another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Can he solo it? Where we see if a Relic 5 character can solo the Galactic War. Now, last time we ventured into this Separatist alliance, we saw why Jango Fett was the clone template, as he made his way, made it look easy. But this week we have one of our remaining Separatist members. We have Admiral Trench. I'm not too sure what to think of him. He can stun, he inflicts fear. That's really about all I know about him, though. I'm thinking he might get to Zone 4, but depending on how the board looks, it'd be Zone 4 Battle 1 or Zone 4 Battle 3. But we will find out here in just a minute how far he can go. All right, and we are in the game. And I'm trying something different with this video. I'm using StreamYards. Is that what it's called? StreamYard, Streamlabs, one of the StreamYard. So I'm trying to see how that works out. But let's get over here and see how Admiral Trench can do. All right, we've got a Boba Fett, Grand Moff Tarkin, Old Daka, Mace Windu, and the OG Kylo Ren. I mean, I guess Mace is going to have to be our first one out because we don't want that shatter point throwing everything for a loop. That's not what I want. But then Daka can revive him too, so he does have a leader ability. 30% match health, protection, potency, 10% speed, and I'm not reading all that. That's just annoying. I hate how big these leader abilities have gotten. But this should be relatively easy for our Spider-Man Admiral Trench. Let's go ahead and move it over to Mace Windu. I think this will be the stun. It's a fear, at least. Oh, and Mace goes down in one hit. Move over to Old Daka. And Daka goes down. And let's go ahead and get rid of Emo Boy. Oh, and Emo Kylo Ren goes down. And Grand Moff Tarkin's got his potency up. One hit wonder he is. Boba Fett coming in with the pea shooter. Admiral Trench got his little walking stick and takes out Boba Fett's first life and will save his special ability. And we'll go ahead and finish off Boba Fett. And Admiral Trench moves on to the second round of Zone 1. So with Admiral Trench being, we got it. Jedi Knight Anakin, Snips, and a couple of 501st. Looks like Rex, Fives, and Echo. But with Admiral Trench, we have one more Separatist left. And at the time of this recording, Stap is at Relic 3. So he is not far behind. So let's go ahead and get rid of Fives. Oh, Fives withstood that. Anakin coming in there, and Snips coming with Woolly Bird. Echo Bomb coming in. Rex forms up and clears everything out. Let's go ahead and get rid of Fives now. Yes, we got rid of Fives and get rid of Rex now. Snips coming in there. Rex goes down in one, and Anakin coming in there with his little saber thing. Oh, and he goes down in one. And Ahsoka got shocked. Hmm. We didn't attack her and she got shocked. That's alright. We'll get rid of her. And Echo. Oh, Echo survived. Let's kill him. Alright, now we can capture Echo and make him into a Bad Batch. Remember. And Admiral Trench moves on to the final battle of Zone 1. Oh, HK-47 with an old Daka in there. So Poggle, some droids, and an old Daka. Daka's got to be the first one out. I don't want her reviving everybody. With an HK-47 lead. He's probably my favorite droid. I mean, just with lore, everything he's done in KOTOR. Oh, and Daka, she gets feared. We'll save that and go ahead and get rid of Poggle. Poggle goes down and Daka no longer afraid. We'll finish her off though. And let's go ahead and get rid of IG-88. Oh, and one hit wonder for IG-88. I'm going to save HK-47 for last. Get rid of the Sentinel droid. He goes down in one hit. And HK-47. You're not killing any meatbags today, my friend. And Admiral Trench makes that look easy. On to the second zone for Admiral Trench. He's got a Jedi team with Count Dooku. This must have been when he was still wavering on the light and the dark side. So Mace Windu is going to be our first one out because that's Shatterpoint. Oh, Mace withstood that. All right, let's go ahead and get on Yoda while Mace is feared. Yoda's yellow, and he's feared. And Consular coming in there healing him up. And Mace has got his taunt up. Dooku coming in there laying a belly block. We got a Mace dodge, but the second counterattack takes him down. Let's go ahead and get rid of Yoda now. Yoda is down, and now Lumi. Oh, Lumi goes down in one hit to the spider web. I feel like No Doubt should be playing with their spider webs song or whatever. And Admiral Trench makes that first zone of Sector 2 look easy. Getting a little tongue-tied there. Admiral Akbar with some Jedi, Grandmaster Yoda, Jedi Knight Anakin. Yoda's going to be our first one out just because his foresight, if he can get that popped off. Not that too concerned about this. Oh, okay, I didn't click on Yoda. And Qui-Gon coming in there clearing the bus, but we got a shock on him somehow. And Yoda goes down in one hit. Now we'll get over to Jedi Knight Anakin. Old Ben throwing his taunt up there. We can't go after Anakin now, so we'll go after you. Got a shock on old Ben. Akbar cleans that up. And Anakin come there with assist on Qui-Gon Jinn. Let's go ahead and finish off old Ben. And we got some buffs on everybody. Go ahead and target Anakin now. Down goes Anakin in one hit. And Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. Qui-Gon cleans all those buffs off, and that's all right. We can take out Qui-Gon in one hit, and Admiral Trench moves on to the final battle of Zone 2. Ooh, Phoenix Squad. There's no AoE, so I'm not too concerned about that. Hera's going to be our first one out. All right, get our spider webs on Hera. Oh, and she gets shocked, but barely does any damage to her protection. She's gaining that back too. And Ezra coming in a little early. Burden King gets his taunt up there. Let's go ahead and hit him. All right, we got a shock on him. He counters. And Chopper looked like he tried to get his taunt up there, but his shock prevented that. Ezra coming there with a double tap. All right, and Kanan got stunned, and he's down the yellow. Still got a little bit of his protection left too. All right, we finished off Kanan, and Hera's got offense up. All right, she got shock. Chopper throwing some rocks. Zeb coming in there. Counterattack on Zeb. All right, Hera's down in the yellow, and she's feared. All right, let's go ahead and finish her off. Chopper throwing more rocks, and Ezra calling Chop to assist, and he's following along. Zeb coming in there. Let's go ahead and get some spider webs on Ezra. He's feared. Chopper got shocked, so he can't get his taunt up there. Oh, and Zeb goes down. Chopper couldn't get his taunt up there because that's shock. And we'll go ahead and throw some spider webs on Chop. See if we can gum up his works a little bit more. And Chopper goes down. All right. Admiral Trench moving on to the next zone. Who do we have leading off zone 3? Got another Admiral Akbar with a Herod Sundula, a crew, Old Ben, and a Darth Vader. I guess Kylo decided to learn from his granddaddy. All right, let's go after Hera here. All right, got rid of her protection. She is feared. Old Ben getting his top there. And Vader coming with a Force Crush and a Calling Blade. Didn't do anything at all. All right, we cleared off that. We got fear on Old Ben. And Cruz got his top there. Merciless Backstabber Vader coming in with a saber swipe. All right, we got shock. We almost took out Kylo Ren. Let's go ahead and finish him off. Move back over to Harrison Dula. An Old Ben coming in there is Montress landing a belly block, but Vader landing a belly block of his own. All right, Hera goes down. And let's get on Vader here. Oh, and Force Crush didn't land any dots, though. All right, and Darth Vader goes down to Admiral Trench. Finish off Akbar. Yes, and there goes our little fishy man and Old Ben. You are gone. Follow those twin suns and go off into the sunset. And on to the second battle of Zone 3. Another full Phoenix squad. Not too concerned about the Phoenix though. No AoE, so we're not going to have a mass counterattack. Stay off of that cord. Kitten sitting my lap. And it's finished. Let's clear this off here real quick. And we'll go ahead and throw some spider webs on Hera. No fear. There she's feared. Oh, and Sabine, she whiffs on her dark saber. We'll hold off on Hera. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get a shock on Kanan. So his taunt. Yes. Kanan is shocked and feared. Let's go ahead and see if we can't finish off Hera. Goodbye, Hera. Get rid of Kanan now. And Ezra coming in, calling in Zeb. All right. There goes Kanan Jars. And Sabine finally laying her armor shred. We'll throw some spider webs on her. And she goes down. Ezra goes down in one hit. Zeb coming in with his little swipe and laying a stun. And he goes down in one also. And our Spider-Man moving on to the final battle of Zone 3. It's what, a Gear 12 or Gear 10 Mando? Okay. I don't remember what Django's leader ability is. His contract is. So let's see. Mando's going to be our first one out just because his Annihilate. Oh, we got a stun in there. Who did that come from? Quill? And they're just bum rushing him. Oh, and then we got health down, Stagger. We got a miss there. Boba Fett coming in there. And Django taking it there, throwing some, fire burning, whatever. All right, let's move over to Grief Carcass since he does not have Retribution. We got a stun on Grief. And Mando coming in there. All right, let's move this over to Mando. All right, Mando goes down in one hit there. We got Burning, we got Dazed. Boba Fett coming with a rock to the face. We're holding strong there with our protection. They are at contract. We got to take out the Mando. Mando is gone. All right. That was worrisome. If we didn't take out Mando right there, then it would have been over. And Quill goes down. Boba Fett coming with a pea shooter. He had shock. Let's move. Let's go ahead and get rid of Boba. All right, we got fear on Boba. Jango coming in with some burning from above. We got foresight on us. Let's go ahead and move it over to Jango Fett, and Jango goes down. Let's finish Jango off. And now Boba Fett. Go the way of your daddy. Basic ought to do that. Yes, it does. And Basic should finish up. Rocket to the face on Admiral Trench. And Admiral Trench comes in there with his walking stick and takes out Boba Fett. And let's do some spider webs on Grief Cargo. All right, he's feared. And Grief goes down. And now he's down for good. That got a little hairy, especially with them getting contract like that. But Admiral Trench moves on to the first battle of Zone 4. And this one looks like an easy one. So he's going to make it to the final battle. Unless something crazy comes up in this second battle. Or something happens, Mace goes off and gets Shatter points us to death. But alright, Mace Windu, let's throw some spider webs on you. Oh, and he is afraid. He's very afraid. Let's move over to 5s. We got shock on him. Mace has got his taunt up, and so does Kanan. Get rid of Mace, and we got to go to Kanan now. Oh, and counterattack gets shock and almost take out Kanan. Just a basic. Alright, we'll move over to 5s and throw some spider webs on him. Oh, and 5s goes down, and get rid of Grand Moff Tarkin now. Goodbye, Tarkin, goodbye. Oh, Consular. He had a little bit of health on there. But that's all right. We took care of him. And on to the second battle of Zone 4 is Admiral Trench. And this looks like an easy one, too. I mean, cheer to heal with the Emperor Palpatine, his shock and stun. Stop that. Hey. Kittens. He is 7 months old as I'm recording this. So don't eat that. Give me my hand back. Sorry. You can chew on my hand. Just don't eat the cord. All right, we are on Hoth. All right, who do we want? Let's go after Palpatine. All right, we got fear on Emperor Palpatine, and Chirrut comes in there and cleanses off that whatever that was, shock or whatever. All right, Palpatine goes down. Let's take out Darth Sidious now. Chirrut with a double tap with a stick. We'll do a stick to Sidious. Oh, he almost survives. He is afraid of the Spider-Man. And down goes Sidious. We'll go ahead and move it over to Darth Vader now. Throw some spider webs on him. Merciless Massacre. Nothing going with his saber slash. And a stick to the face. And then Vader is gone with the second stick to the face. And Darth Maul goes down to a counterattack. And we'll do a basic on Chirrut. And Chirrut goes down, and on to the final battle is Admiral Trench. All right, what do we have? What do we have? Ooh, Gear 12s. Gear 12 Trench, or not Trench, Gear 12 Vader and Tarkin with a Gear 11 Veers. Ooh. Stick with Palpatine as our first one out. No, hey, don't eat that. Get out. Get out. Trying to eat microphone cords. All right, on to Hoth. And will this frozen tundra be too much for Trench? And we'll take out Palpatine with our spider webs. Oh, no, Vader coming with the calling blade. We got a shock. Boba Fett coming with the rocking face, and Tarkin trying to land some debuffs. And down goes Palpatine. Move it over to a Veers. Vader landing a couple of dots. Everybody coming there to look a couple pot shots. Veers is shocked. Vader merciless massacre coming in with a saber slash. Then laying his ability block. Boba Fett coming in there with a double tap. And Veers is gone. Now moved over to Darth Vader. Vader coming with a calling blade. All right, he is shocked. He still has over half of his protection left. Stick on Vader. All right, Vader is stunned and he got shocked. Let's go ahead and throw some spider webs on his face. All right, Vader is afraid and he's not afraid anymore. He says, I'm a big boy now. All right, move it over to Grand Moff Tarkin. Boba Fett's low enough. I'm not worried about a rock to the face. Oh, and Boba Fett goes down to counterattack. All right, Tarkin laying some dots. He gets stunned. Boba Fett with the rock to the face didn't do anything at all. Tarkin's hanging in there. Boba Fett with the pea shooter misses and lands that second shot. And Tarkin had some good health to him as well. Counterattack takes care of Boba Fett and Admiral Trench. Clears, solos the Galactic War. That is a surprise to me. Admiral Trench soloing the Galactic War. Wow. Wow. That was impressive. Let it never be said that Admiral Trench can't do something. But I think that'll do it for today, everybody. Tune in next week when we see if our next character can solo the Galactic War.